Bow chicka wow wow. I'm starting An Education in Malice. Not really starting it because I am 30 pages in and I'm on chapter 4. Hey bestie, I had so much fun reading this book and I have so much more fun when you're with me. So comment your thoughts about the book so we can chat about it, and subscribe so we can do this again. Love ya. She reads Victorian pornography. I'll tell you what, Camilla was not the character that I was expecting her to be, but I'm so excited to get to know her. She's spunky. She is mean as far as I'm reading, but you know, I expect some nuance and I'm excited. This girl is so homosexual, she cannot keep it together for a full 5 seconds. Even coming in contact with the meanest girl she's ever met, she still is literally in heaven for at least 5 seconds, and then she realizes what she's doing. But like, and you know what, I can't blame her. I can't blame her. A pretty girl is a spell, okay? It's a spell. It's a spell. She's a spell, okay? It'll do it to you, especially if you haven't explored that part of yourself. That'll do it. Worse than a pretty girl, a beautiful girl. Watch out. To women who crave the sweet juice of familiar fruit is gold for disguising a lesbianic romance. That's tea. Oh girl is nicer than me, honestly. Oh girl came through to the library. She came to her in the library talking about something. Give me that book. I need that book. I need to read the book. I don't have time to have one shipped in. Give me that book. And Laura's just like, no, I need the book. They get into a tizzy. Carmilla sees the naughty pamphlet that Laura was reading, and Laura is like, oh my gosh, no. And then Camilla is just like, calm down, you're actually doing me a favor, that because now I know that these are here. And so, you know, and then they get this little weird kinship. No, can I even call it a kinship? Literally nothing. They just like reading about woman on woman, okay? And Laura thinks she's pretty, so she's like, okay, you can have the book, even though you're mean as fuck to me. You could take the book, it's fine. And then now Carmilla suddenly doesn't want the book. Now Carmilla's just like, I'll buy it. What? Okay. 98 pages in, and I'm having a pretty good time. Laura is a reserved small town girl who came to St. Perpetua's to grow as a writer, and Carmilla is a bratty, treat me like a princess, respect me like a queen kind of girl. And she's quite mean to Laura. Well, she's not that mean, but she's not nice to Laura because she doesn't like Laura, because she feels like she has to compete with Laura for De La Fontaine's attention. And so it's pretty juicy. It's pretty juicy. Also, Laura is so gay that she cannot function. Like, every time she's near Carmilla, she's thinking of the next poem that she can write about her. She's thinking about, oh, I want to get close, but I can't get too close, because if I get too close, I'm going to want to kiss her. And I want to kiss her so bad, like, which, girl, I mean, I get it. If I was repressed, like she has clearly been repressed, I don't know what I'd be thinking, you know. When I read the trigger warnings for this book, I was kind of clutching my pearls, because I'm not a big fan of the uneven power dynamics thing, because Carmilla is obsessed with the uneven power dynamics, and it just seems so predatory, which she's literally a predator. So I mean, yeah, you're supposed to be uncomfortable, but what am I saying? Like, they got me. I'm God, of course. This is how she's trying to make me feel. Uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Let me read this for you. For context, they are together. De La Fontaine and Carmilla are together after a night of the blood sucking, and they're going to De La Fontaine's, Miss D's garden. Okay, she loves the garden, and they're looking at the flower. There's this precious flower that only blooms once a year, and they're looking at it. It's so beautiful, and Carmela's just like, oh, you must be so proud, and Miss D is just like, yeah, there's a special beauty to watching things grow, and da 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 da, and she cuts the flower, and then Carmela's just like, what? No, it'll die, and then Miss D is just like, but I'd rather it'll die anyways. I'd rather it be appreciated by you, pretty flower. Okay, she doesn't say the pretty flower part, but she's saying, I'd rather it be appreciated by you than forgotten in my garden. And Carmilla's just like, oh, she's so sweet, thank you. She's so gentle and kind. I'm so special. And I'm so uncomfortable because I just know that Miss D has ulterior motives. I just know it's manipulation, baby. She don't like you like that. I cannot believe with my whole heart that she likes you like that. She thinks you're special. No. She thinks you're special in a way. You're a different kind of special. And not in the special needs kind of way. In the especially stupid kind of way. I'm especially obsessed, especially rose-colored glasses, blinded, okay? Especially blinded kind of way. And in order for her to stay in your good graces, she has to sprinkle in that praise, sprinkle in that compliment, sprinkle in that you're special. She's a manipulator. Free her. Free her. In front of me are two roads. This road leading to the path of believing that De La Fontaine is a manipulator and she is using her wiles, her tactful impression over these girls to get what she wants out of them purposefully in a manipulative way, or to believe that she's being mischaracterized in my brain, which doesn't even sound right to say, honestly, but she's being mischaracterized in my brain, and she actually does have a bond with Carmilla and wants to have a bond with Laura. See, I want to believe this, but the little blurb that says De La Fontaine holds a dark obsession with Carmilla leads me to believe that she's a manipulator, okay? And it just feels like what's right for this book. Like, my intuition's telling me this, but my heart wants to believe this. And I also, on this path, I want to believe that the dark in that blurb just means that she's a vampire, and that's why it's dark. But I fear that's just hopeful optimism. What? I'm looking for a different word. It's reaching. It's really reaching. But now Laura knows. She knows their secret. I do hate to see a lesbianic mess. And Laura's a mess. So Carmilla was kissing this boy at a party. Laura sees it. She gets mad. She starts walking out. Carmilla goes chasing after her. She's like, girl, what you crying over that boy for? He's not worth it. He'll kiss any girl who asks him, okay? He's not worth it. She looks at her mad as hell. And she's just like, for a smart girl, you're real dumb sometimes. And she's just like, what is that supposed to mean? Do I have to spell it out for you? Put in the poem, why don't you? Maybe you feel better. Ooh, sick burn. Then she pins her to the wall. It's getting good. Maybe I judged De La Fontaine too soon. Maybe she really seems like she doesn't want Carmilla to die. I know that makes it sound like the bar is pretty low, but I really thought that she didn't care about her at all. Thought she was just a manipulator. And just like that, the obsessive vampire sire trope continues. De La Fontaine is obsessed with her sire, and Carmilla is effectively obsessed with De La Fontaine. There's nothing that couldn't be done about it, apparently. That's just how it goes. All vampires have a very close, complicated relationship with the people who sire them. It's a very dramatic thing. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama. I'm down. Let me read this for you. It seemed strange to me to suddenly be so protective of the rights of a refusal of a girl I was dying to sink my teeth into. A girl who would probably love to see me crawl and beg and suffer. But I decided on the spot that if I was going to be a monster, I was going to be an elegant one, like my beloved De La Fontaine. De La Fontaine? That's how you say her name. I've been saying it wrong. Yeah. Obsession. But we knew that. I just felt like I should highlight it for you real quick. Okay, I'm back, and I have this much left of the book left. And I was supposed to give you like the halfway report, and this is me doing that now, but this is the truth. This is the truth. I've been eating it up. I'm having a good time. A goodish time, okay? Let's talk about it. So, after Carmilla dies, her displeasure for Laura dies with it. Trauma bond style, okay? They went through a lot in those catacombs, and now they're like this, okay? But after that happened, they don't see each other for 3 days, okay? And this just about sends Laura over the edge, okay? 3 days of no contact is too much for her. It's too much for most people. But 3 consecutive days and she starts to spiral. And you know what? I think that's just a testament to how much she thinks about Carmilla. And vice versa, because Carmilla low-key be spiraling too. She was. After this stretch of time, Laura goes to see Carmilla at the professor's house, by the way. She's with the professor because the professor, you know, they're vampires. And so, like, the professor's been teaching her stuff. And, you know, she's still, like, cozy with the professor. So, she's at the professor's house. Laura goes to pick her up. She's like, okay, babe. And they go out. They go out on an excursion off campus to a body of water. Okay, I don't remember if it's like a stream or something, but they get in this body of water after a little bit of peer pressure from Carmilla. But it ends up being a really, really cute scene of reassurance and tenderness. And I think it's just the perfect segue to them being in love, which they are after this scene, okay? They spend more together, be doing naughty schoolgirl things like sneaking out after hours and partying. And the partying gets taken to a next level when they get invited to a vampire party of downright debauchery, okay? It gets debaucherous here. All right, a party where true freak flags fly, okay? No hate on their game. No hate. Fear of this video being taken down, I'm not going to discuss the happenings of this party, but you should know that the girls go to Sister City and the professor watches. Yeah. Anyways, and literally just because I can, let me share with you these quotes that just like kind of icked me out so that you can suffer with me. Shall I find you a quiet bedroom to entertain yourself in? She teased, pinching my hip. I tried to bare my teeth at her, but couldn't help laughing. Oh, fearsome, she said, smoothing my hair away from my face. I shall call you my little lioness. You're a flatterer, I said, lacing my fingers through hers. Now, the compliments, they were cute. The little lioness, I'm a fan. But I bare my teeth at her, That's the only thing I can imagine. Sorry. I know that's like a dead joke, but like, please, free me. Next. Her pupils were blown. Her mouth was stained red with sherry, and she was taking in the carnal proceedings with a hungry air. She wanted to swallow this night down whole, like a snake might do with a baby bird, and spit up nothing but bones. I wanted, in that moment, to be that helpless little chick cradled in the hot wet of her jaws. I mean, I get what we mean, but like, are we serious? I'm not a fan. Anyways, next. And then boom, they are infatuated with each other, okay? Like this. And guess who doesn't like that? I'll give you a second. If you guessed Professor D, you would be correct. She is extremely displeased at their level of affection with each other. After reading more, I think I know her character enough to know what's really going on here. So Miss de Lafontaine's love and desire for her sire highlights their unbalanced relationship and how that totally reflects in her relationship with Carmilla. Okay, it's toxic. And B, her serious abandonment issues because of said sire. Yeah, it doesn't look good for her. It doesn't. However, after reading a little bit more, it seems like she's making a very positive effort to be better to Carmilla and to be better to Laura in turn. And honestly, I'm confused. I don't trust her. And you'll see that in my blog. I don't trust her. And I just need to know if I'm wrong. I want to know if I'm wrong to not trust her. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to reading. Finish this up. The professor is shocking me with her growth, but I'm still so suspicious of her. Like, I can't take her serious. She's being nice to Laura, and she's telling her that she's gonna take care of it, and that she's been so crude to her, and that she wants her to spend some of her holiday with her and Carmilla. And like, she's reflecting on herself. She's like, I've been no better than my maker with my jealousies clouding my judgment and all that. And still, I have such little trust. I don't know how to feel. She's been painted to be the villain, especially with Carmilla's abhorrence to her at the moment. I just don't know how this book is going to end. I have like 50 to 60 pages left. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know. I do love a poet's prose, but is every thought of a poet poetry? Like, they're watching this dead girl, okay? This girl who died because of ISIS, the professor's sire. You know, she's killing girls. And so they're looking at this dead body, and they're like, oh, we're no different than every other girl who's watching this dead body. And then the next line says, what is a vampire but a vulture, and her companion but an accomplice after all? I don't know. I'm kind of bored by it. Like, I love a poet's prose, and I've loved this book. That just didn't strike a chord with me. Maybe I'm being picky. Maybe I'm being a hater. I don't know. I'm allowed. Being in the middle of two jaded-ass vampires with toxic relationships is my worst nightmare. And you couldn't pay me to be in Laura or Carmilla's spot right now. You couldn't. I just don't get why death has to be the answer. Why? Can't let the girls go free. Y'all can leave. There's no way. What is this? I really thought, am I being tricked? I feel like I'm being tricked, but I really thought that she was reformed. I thought that she was cool. But apparently, love makes you do crazy things. Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Y'all, I've been reading books for years, but I still get fooled by such elementary fake outs. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I mean, I'm glad because, like, I didn't see it coming, but, like, at what cost? I should have seen that one coming, honestly. I kind of did, but I didn't. I didn't know what to think. I did not think the most dramatic thing in this book was going to be the professor's relationship with her ex-sire. I guess not ex-sire, it's her sire, but I didn't know that's where this was going to go. Y'all, once it stopped being weird, it got so cute. I'm liking their relationship now. I just hope it doesn't get ruined. I haven't finished the book yet, so here's to hoping. Okay, final thoughts on the book. I had so much fun. This was okay, so much fun is like an exaggeration, but like this was a good time. I love a magical element. I love vampires, apparently. They're cool. Um the book surprised me. I don't read a lot of vampire romance, so I was shocked. Mm, things that I loved about the book, I loved the poetic prose. I loved the characters' development. I loved their relationships development. Okay, Carmilla and the professor. It had to start off weird for it to get good, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I really thought the professor was gonna be a villain though. I was sure that she wasn't gonna be cool, but she ended up being cool. So, Laura and Carmilla, super cute together. They're just so cute. I love it. I'm a fan. Um, the ending, the ending. I can't. She didn't even think about it. She didn't even think about it. I mean, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So like, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Mhm. Well, anyways, that's all I have to say for this book. I hope you had a good time. If you read the book, you probably have read the book if you're watching this video. But if you didn't read the book, I don't know if you should after watching this video, honestly. If you watch this video, you probably don't plan on reading the book. So I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the story. Um, tell me if you like spoiler full content more or spoiler less content more. Okay, I want to know. It would be helpful. Okay. Um. Well, anyways, that's it. I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope you subscribe to see more. And I hope you like the video. So, one love to you all.